Hey you guys, what's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Yes, different location. I'm not on the floor or anything like that. No, I'm on my bed. I've been really conflicted for a little bit. Y'all like my shirt? MTV. One day I'm gonna work at Viacom. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm serious. One day I'm gonna work at good old Viacom. But this isn't the channel for Viacom. No. Well, this isn't the video for Viacom, I should say. But one day I'm gonna work there. But I was really conflicted on doing this interview. A part of me was like, you know, today has been like a chill day for me. Like literally it's been like a very chill day. It's beautiful outside. The weather is fantastic. It's spring. Thank God. No more winter. I'm so tired of winter. Ugh. I hate winter. Really hate it. So it's spring. The sun is out. The weather's great. Beautiful, beautiful day. Um, I got out, had an appointment today, and it's just like everything's just been good. And it's just been this really chill day. I didn't do any shops today, nothing. So I'm like, I just want to chill. But then I'm like, today is Monday. I have to do this Good Girls review. I was chilling. A part of me was like, the energy just doesn't match right now for me to do this Good Girls reviews. Like the energy's not there, but I'm like, I don't want to let y'all down because I said Mondays are when I do my Good Girls reviews, and it was like I didn't want to put it off. So I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? So I was rewatching the episode, and then like halfway through it, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just freeball it. It's been a minute since I freeballed an interview. I mean, not an interview, but a review. It's been a minute, but it's still fresh on my mind. I remember certain parts of what happened, so I'm not gonna go like scene by scene by scene. So what I'm gonna do, that's easier for me, is that I'm gonna break it down character by character, do their situations, and then come to like the group and what happened. So I'm gonna do that because that's easier for me to register right now in my brain right now. That's how my brain wants to operate right now. So I'm gonna do that. So one second, right quick, 1 second. All right, I literally just put on chapstick because I felt myself licking my lips multiple times. I'm like, I'm not LL Cool J. We ain't gonna do that. So put on chapstick. Okay, good. Um, but okay, so let's get Annie's situation out the way. So, and if this is out of order, I'm so sorry, but I felt like one, I had to give y'all I had to give y'all this video. I had to. I said on Monday, I'm doing this Good Girls review. Okay, it's Monday, and I'm not gonna put it off. Okay, so this is how the order is gonna be for today, but next week everything's gonna flow much better. Okay, so we're gonna start with Annie and her situation. So, um, I talked about this before, and some of you guys may have noticed this in the first episode and in the second episode. Ben has been very distant towards Sadie. To- no, 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 no. Ben has been distant toward Annie. Okay, get it correct, Aaliyah. Ben has been distant toward Annie, and you can see that in basically like first two episodes. Oh yeah, this title of the episode is called Fall Guy. Okay, season 4, episode 3, Fall Guy. So Annie confronts Ben about the situation like head on. Hey, what's going on? You've been distant. Today, let's have breakfast for dinner. And it's like, what's going on with you? You usually like this. And it's like, you're not talking to me. And it's like, what's going on? And Ben is like, look, nothing's going on. I love you. And it's like, I just, would rather stay with, Nancy and Dad for a little bit, maybe throughout the week. And so him and Annie kind of like came to this agreement that because Ben goes to a new school and it's literally right where Saracen and Nancy live. So all of his friends are there, the school is there, he plays lacrosse, so it's like very easier for him. Basically, he's able to adjust to this new environment that's surrounding him. And so basically what it seems like is that he kind of likes spending time with his dad, not Saracen or not Nancy or anything like that, but he likes being at Saracen's house more. And so they just came to this agreement that he will stay at Saracen's and Nancy's place on the weekdays, and maybe on the weekends come and stay with Annie. And so they both came to the agreement, but Annie is just feeling very sad because she's slowly realizing that Ben is becoming more distant and that he doesn't want to be around her anymore. And that's what happens when you get a teenager. You get to that age where it's like, you just want to be with your friends, you just want to be by yourself, and it's like you kind of become sort of distant. That's totally understandable, and that's what happens with kids, and it just happens with age. And Annie is just not happy with what's going on right now in that situation, and so that's what happened with Annie's storyline for this episode. So let's get to Ruby's. So Ruby tells Stan, no, let's not do that. Let's do Beth's, because Ruby's ties into Beth. So let's do Beth next. So last episode, at the end of the episode, Dean ended up going to jail. And Beth, while he was being arrested, Beth said, I'll explain everything later. So this episode, it opens up with this flashback of them in the 90s. She's working at this ice cream shop, and Dean is there with his friends, a couple of his friends, his buddies, and he tries to talk to Beth. And out of nowhere, his friends just like start having this food fight. They're just throwing food at each other, leaving this big mess for Beth to clean up. And they just ended up leaving. So later on, Beth is cleaning she's cleaning the place, and Dean shows up. And he, offers to help clean up, and he starts talking with her. And she's like, I know you. I know who you are. You're the quarterback for the school and everything like that. And then LL Cool J's Around the Way Girl is playing in the background. And then Dean starts singing to Beth the song. And so that was a flashback. Cut to reality. Beth is visiting Dean in jail. And Dean just doesn't want to talk to her. He's just not in the mood. He's pissed. She's trying to talk to him, showing pictures of the kids, saying that Kenny's in Kalamazoo for a hockey thing. And Dean asked her, just tell me one thing. Was he a part of it? They're talking about Rio. All right. Has he been there the whole time? Was he a part of everything the whole time? Yes. So Dean is pissed. Dean literally said to her he would work with her if Rio's not involved. And so that hurts him because he said that he doesn't want Rio involved in any of this. And now knowing that, okay, he has been working with them the whole time and he set Dean up to be in this mess, pisses him off. So Dean's pissed. Then there's another flashback. Another flashback happens, and it's when Dean goes to visit Beth, and Annie, just like I said, this is a flashback. Annie says, like, look, Beth doesn't want to see you, she hates you, and all this other stuff. Dean bribes her with some money to go get Beth. Beth comes out, and while they're talking, Dean and Beth are talking, Annie says to Beth, I can't find her meds, talking about their mom. And so tells her to go back in house. And they're saying, look, it's not you, it's not me. Like, look, I'm trying to apologize. It's like everything's going on. I'm sorry. And Dean was like, look, I was gonna like ask you out to prom, but it's like if you don't want to go. Beth was like, I would love to go. So they're going to prom together. And we kind of get like a little hint at what's going on with Beth and Annie's mother. So, cut back from the flashback, Beth is waiting to have a visitation with Dean, and the officer says, yeah, he doesn't want to talk to you. Ugh, not good. So we get the FBI agent. Um, Beth comes to realize that the FBI agent is the her mom boot camp um, trainer, so she's a part of it. And Ruby was like, well, you know what, I painted her nails. And so it's like they're all just like putting it together that this girl is working for the FBI and she is undercover. So the FBI agent, she's annoying. Like, she can really go. She can really, really go. Um, she tries to talk to her boss. Hey, let me get 5 minutes with Dean. Okay, like, you got the wrong guy. It's not him. Her boss is like, look, dude, you got a promotion. Just leave it alone. And she was like, no, because you got the wrong person. It's his wife, and he's covering for her. Okay, her boss was like, look, they've been married for 20 years. And then the FBI agent was like, yeah, so have you. So her boss was like, what you just say? And he's like, yeah, you've been married for 20 years to your wife, and you've been doing some really, really messed up things, according to Chatty Cathy, her partner in this whole case. Okay, look, I didn't catch this in the last episode, or maybe it was last season. Is her coworker, her partner, and her boss, are they something? Are they doing something together? I don't. Am I reading that wrong or no? But that's what I got from that. Um. So her boss was like, okay, you got your 5 minutes. Okay, let it go. So so the FBI agent ends up talking to Dean. And she tries to bribe him with like ramen noodles, saying like, this is like money for you. It's like you can get this and this and this. You can get free TV time. You can get this many privileges for this. She tries to like scare him or whatever. And so she tries to tell Dean, look, all I need is information on your wife. And she ends up giving like this story of her in high school. Yeah, I was friends with this girl and she was a cheerleader and we hung out all the time. She was like my best friend, and like every time we would have parties, like I would buy liquor for them, but I ended up getting caught. And when I got caught, my fake ID guy took it away. And the girl didn't want to hang out with me anymore. She was using me. Dean, that's what your wife does. She's the type of person that uses people to get what she wants. And I said, you know what? That is very true. That is very true. I was like, girl, you hit the nail on that one. That is true, because Beth has used a lot of people to get to where she's at. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that is true. She uses people and she's good at it. Beth is really good at it. And so FBI agent was like, look, all you gotta do is turn on your wife. And in that scene, I'm like, Dean, don't do it. Dean, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, I had to change a different angle. I had to change a different angle. My arm was starting to hurt. So, oh yeah. So, Beth was coming home from grocery shopping, and this the hitman came to visit her out of nowhere. Just came into her house unexpected. I'm like, girl, you need to start locking your doors, or something. And so he wants to take her to Fiji. And she was like, look, I got kids. And he was like, we can take them too. And Beth was just like over it. She started like, you know, wanting to like have sex with him in the kitchen, like just to get this over with, because that's what he wants to do, is just have sex with her. And it's like she's just over it. She's over people telling her what to do, how to do it, like she's just over people telling her what to do. And she's her own boss and people don't take her seriously and she's tired of it. And so in that scene, it was kind of like a, you know what? I'm a boss. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to do anything. I'm going to handle myself. I ask you to do one job, do it. Okay? So in that scene, it was like a moment, kind of like not a breakout moment, but a fed up moment, because she's tired. Literally, she's stressed out. Okay? Um, what other scene happened? Uh, what other scene happened? Okay, so toward the end of the episode, um, Beth tells no, she's at the park. No, there's another flashback. Another flashback happens, and she's at the hospital, and come to find out something happened with her mom. Probably her mom overdosed or something, because the nurse was like, we had to pump her stomach, and it's like, is there any close relatives or anything like that? Beth was like, no, it's just my sister and I. And like I said, something, they have a kind of like a rocky relationship with their mother, Annie and Beth. So Beth is in a hospital, and Dean shows up, and he's in a suit. So obviously this happened on prom night, and he visits her, and it was just this really sweet moment that they had together, and he gives her like the corsage and everything like that. So it was a very sweet moment. So then Beth ends up telling the kids where Dean is at. And so before that, Beth is at the park, and she meets up with the FBI agent. And she was just planning to spill like everything to the FBI agent, like how everything happened. And the FBI agent was like, it's fine. He pleaded guilty to everything. So there's nothing for her to say. And so the kids ended up visiting Dean in jail, because Beth told them that he's in jail. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he didn't snitch. I thought Dean was going to snitch, but nah, Dean's a real one. Dean a real one. He ain't snitch on her. He really loves Beth. You can tell, like, look, Dean messed up. He did. He messed up. But he really does love Beth. And, in the history that they shared with each other, like, he really does love her. And it's messed up, like, how this is all happening, like, how he's taking fall for it. But, Jesus. I don't think Dean gonna survive. He's not gonna survive. So let's cut to Ruby. So that whole situation is going on, and Ruby tells Stan, look, I need money. And she was like, I need more than that, and I'm gonna need it all at once. And she tells Stan that Dean is in jail, and that, look, Beth, I offered to help out because Beth helped us out when you were in jail. So it's kind of returning a favor. And Stan is not really here for it. So Stan, he's at work. And when one of the dancers leave, he opens the safe and he takes money out of the safe. And as he's about to leave, his boss comes in. And his boss is questioning him about what happened last season with them taking the money, swapping it, and it catching on fire. The boss ended up losing a lot of money. And so he questions Stan about that. But then he also questions about the activities that Stan has been helping the dancers with. Because, the ladies go to Dean to help them out with stuff that they're going through. And so he calls Ruby, and she tells him what's for dinner and everything like that. And then he tells her to kiss the kids for me, okay? And so as he hangs up the phone, he's about to do a business that he needs to get money from these people. And this looked like a sketchy neighborhood, like a whole bunch of graffiti on it, junk is in the yard, trash. So his boss wants Stan's boss wants him to go into a house to get money. And he was like, what if they don't give you the money? He's like, well, you're going to stay in there until they give you the money. So Dean has to do a little dirty work thanks to Ruby and the girls. Okay, so I got individual stories. Now let's get to the group story. Okay, so with Dean being arrested, everything is like cut off. Nobody can do anything. The feds are on them. The accounts are frozen. So Dean's going to be in there for a while. So Beth is telling the employees about what's going on and like how, it's going to take a break, but we'll be back in business for sure. One of the coworkers says, hey, if you need anything, I'm here to help out my friend. Okay. So while Beth is in her funk about what's happening with Dean, Ruby tells her, watching First 48, people confess to, murders all the time just to like be recognized or something, be the unsung hero or whatever. So Beth gets an idea. So she takes that offer that Dean's coworker, said, I'll do anything, to help out Dean. So they go to him and they tell him, look, we'll pay off all your debt and everything like that, and we'll give you 100K in installment. And he finds out that it's in a prison. And he was like, why are you doing this for me? And she was like, well, you're doing it for Dean because you say you'll do anything for him. And so he just agrees to it. Okay. He's like, okay, anything to help him. And so the ladies, they get back to work and they, you know, get the money from Stan, and they do what they got to do. Wash it, clean it, print it, color it, all that stuff. And they said that it was their worst batch yet. Their worst batch yet. So, what happens is that, well, before this, Beth goes to Rio and she tells him that she needs a loan to bail out Dean. Rio was like, yeah, I don't do loans, so that's out of the question. And she was like, he doesn't deserve to be in there. And Rio was like, well, that's what happened with the books and everything like that. There had to be a fall guy, someone to take the heat. And that's what Dean did. He took the heat. And so Rio comes up with this bet. He was like, look, if you sink this 8 ball into the corner hole because they're playing pool, I'll pay for his bail. So Beth sinks the 8 ball, and he says, okay, so you just need to take out the money that you owe me. And she was like, I can't do that. I can't clean for you. I can't do nothing for you because the feds are watching. And Dean was like, well, that's not my problem. So figure it out. Okay, so she has to figure that out. So when the girls get the money, they do their thing. Oh, what's his name? Is his name Scott? Scott? We're going to call him Scott. So Scott takes the money with the briefcase. And it's like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in the suitcase. So he tries to open up an account in the bank, and they're not letting it happen. He's causing a commotion. And so the bank calls 911, and they escort him out. But then, like, here comes the police, and the police, like, they're searching him and everything like that. And then they give each other, like, a high five. They put the suitcase in the trunk, and they drive off. They were fake cops. And so they taking fake money and everything like that. And so he's coming up with ideas to get the money. And Beth decides, you know what? Just, she looks defeated. She does. And so that's when she tells the FBI agent everything that happened, and the FBI agent telling her that Dean pleaded guilty to everything. So Dean's taking fall. What else happened? Yeah, I went over Annie's situation, Ruby's, and Beth's, and then the group situation. I think that's it. I think I went over everything. I think I did. I think I went over everything. Like I said, I'm just freeballing this review right now because that's what I remember. Yeah, I think I got everything. But if I didn't get everything, put it down in the comments, y'all. I'm sorry for the disorganization of the whole video, but it was like I had to get a video for you guys because I promised you guys Monday is the Good Girls review, Wednesday is Maya's review, and then Saturday is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier video. So it's like I have those days set up, and it was like I don't want to leave you guys hanging with another video. I don't want to do that. Leaving you guys another day without a video when I promised you guys it was going to be on this day. And so it's like, I felt like I needed to give you guys this video, and I just didn't want to let you guys go another day without having a video. So sorry if it seems all over the place, but that's how my brain just like categorized what was happening last night in the episode, because it really wasn't that much. It wasn't really like a action-packed episode. I mean, it's the third episode, but it's like, I feel like maybe like episode 5 things were gonna pick up, but it really wasn't really that much of an, action-packed episode. So that's just how my brain categorized everything that happened last night in episode 3. So if I missed anything, guys, because I probably did miss something, put it in the comments. And I promise next video is going to be better. Okay? It's going to be better. I love you guys. Thank you guys for sticking out with it. And thank you guys for watching the videos. Jesus Christ. You guys are just watching these videos since the first episode of Good Girls, episode 1 and 2. And then the first and second episode of Mayans MC. Thank you guys for like watching the video. And the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Just thank you guys so much for just taking time out and watching my videos. I just get on my phone and just talk and give my opinions, and you guys watch them. So thank you guys, much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. I really do hope you guys enjoy the videos, and because I enjoy talking to you guys about it and interacting with you guys about it. It's really a fun time doing this. So just thank you guys for watching the videos. It's awesome. But sorry once again for the disorganization of the video, and the next reviews will be better. They will be better. But I'll see you guys Wednesday for my MC. Peace, love. Love you guys.